Hello and good morning. Happy Friday, Rose Ward, Stampersdelight.com. As you can see, I got my little hearts on. So that means Valentine's Day cards. So hop on, say hi, let me know where you're from. Also, let me know if it's a first time watching. Don't forget to share my videos. And we are going to get started very shortly. Just giving everybody a moment to wake up and see who's on. So there we go. Good morning, Joyce. Good morning, Tammy. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. Ah, that tastes good this morning. Hey, Stacy, how are you? Mercy, good morning. Okay, so we are going to get started. So I'm going to flip the camera. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Valerie. So let's go. All right, Rose Ward, Stampersdelight.com. There's my host code for January. If your order is less than $150, you want to use that. Just go to Stampersdelight.com to place an order or to join my team. They have an awesome special going on right now during celebration. So if you'd like more information, just contact me. Okay, so for this morning, what I decided to do, getting close to Valentine's Day, so we are going to look at sending hearts. This is this month's paper pumpkin. My box is empty, okay, because everything's out of it, but I'm going to show you that. Now, I am going to show you a few other things I'll be using right up front here. So with the paper pumpkin, I will also be using Forever Always and Snailed It. These are both in the new mini catalog. So just look for those. Later, I will put the numbers in the descriptions. Okay? Just to let you know. Okay, so the paper pumpkin. Let me bring in the stamp set. And a piece of cardstock so you can see it because mine are all mounted. Now, if you didn't get the paper pumpkin, you're still going to want to stay tuned, okay? Because I have a couple other things to show you. Yes, Valerie, I did share your birthday card from last year, and I cased the fold. So thank you so much for that. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Rose. So this is the stamp set, and you can see it coordinates with the Snailed It and also the Love Always. Another couple of things that you're going to see is our punches, which are in the annual catalog. Okay, so we are going to get started with that. Let's put that over there for now. With the paper pumpkin, and this is something you can get delivered to your door every month, just go to Stampersdelight.com, follow my link, and you can sign up for that. You can cancel anytime, and you can also suspend it if you don't want it 1 month. So here you have 8 cards, and you see the 2 designs, and also they have the instructions, and they have some alternatives. So what I like to do, and we'll put this over here, is I like to show you the actual cards that they have the instructions for, which is right here. This is the first one. And this little guy right here, if you can see those little envelopes with all the hearts, that was actually, here's another set I'm using. I don't remember which year it was or which month, but it was another paper pumpkin we got either last year or the year before. And you see the little envelopes, which go great with this set because of the mailbox. So if anybody remembers what year or what year this Valentine's Day set was or what the name of it is, let me know, because I did use those little envelopes. Okay. So that is the first one, and that one's right here in the directions. The second one is the Love You. That one's right here. And of course you get the die cuts and the outer side pieces and these cute little doodads. Let's bring those in. Got so many things here. They're cute little hearts, which are on my table somewhere here. But I'll show you those when I start using them. Give me 1 second. I think I try to show you so much. There they are. Okay, so there's the pink little hearts that go with that. And then, of course, you get the ribbon, too. So let's take a look at some alternatives before I get stamping, okay? I'm going to put this over here, and then I'll bring in the alternatives. Before I bring in the alternatives, I just want to remind you that February 14th is the last day to sign up for my mini online retreat. Hopefully, I'll also be able to do one in my house or in home in March. But there is an online retreat. In the swag bag, you get these two stamps, this bundle and this stamp set, plus your choice of whatever celebration set you want. 8 to 10 projects and exclusive video for the projects. And some goodies. So the swag bag is going to have lots of goodies in it. So the description of how you can join my mini Winter Blues online retreat will also be in the description. All right, so let's get started with some alternatives. So one of the alternatives I did, and let me just bring these both in. I'm going to explain what I did here. So the cards, I love when they print the on both, you know, the design is on both sides of the card, because then what I can do is cut that right in half and make 2 cards, which is what I did here. So this one, I just changed it up a little bit by using the little red hearts from Snailed It. Put a little red heart there instead of the pink one. And then also some of the black embellishments from the new catalog. Okay, so just changed it up just a tad. But you can see I cut this out and I could get 2 cards. So my second card, I used the Love Always. I used the love from the paper pumpkin. I cut out the words always. I stamped that big heart right here. And then I used our 2 heart punches with the Poppy Parade in the back, with the scalloped one. And then I cut out this one with the regular heart punch. So that's in the annual catalog. So you can see I got 2 cards. The Happy Valentine's Day is from, let's see which one this is from, because I used a couple of them. Meant to Be, which is in the annual catalog. The other stamp set you're going to see me use a few of is the Heartfelt. Don't forget these great stamp sets that are in our annual catalog. And we also have Heart to Heart. So check those out. Those are some of the other sets that you're going to see me use. And of course, there's the Happy Valentine's Day with that cute little stamp. And of course, the little snail who matches with Snailed It. So that's some alternatives there. The next alternative that I did was I cut the pink one in half. Okay, so we have this one right here. Good morning, Janelle. Good morning, Bonnie. Good morning, Megan. So we have that, and I cut that one in half. And for that one, I layered it with Petal Pink. The other one was Poppy Parade. I used that great little die cut. And you can see I used that little red heart. I used You've Got Mail from the Snailed It set. And then when you open it again, Happy Valentine's Day. And you see those 2 snails match. This is actually just a smaller version. Okay, now the next piece that I used on there, I did it as a Z-fold. So I had that half a sheet of card base and I cut it in half and I made a Z-fold. So again, I got 2 cards with that card base. And again, there's some of the red hearts from the Snailed It. And everything else is from the kit. Well, and of course I used the Petal Pink. Okay, so there is another 2 different alternatives. Okay, oh, thank you, Angie. Okay, and then the last one I have to show you before I do a little stamping is I took just a regular card base of Petal Pink. I used the Snailed It designer series paper. In Poppy Parade, I cut out from Love Always the words Love Always. I stamped the heart with the Coastal Cabana because that's what goes with Snailed It and the Poppy Parade. And I layered that again. You can see, you can just barely see that pink cardstock or card base back there. Love You Always. And then inside I used that Happy Valentine's Day from the stamp set from the annual catalog. And then of course, whoop, we got that. Okay, so those are the alternatives I did with the paper pumpkin. So I'm going to bring one in and I'm going to stamp because I do have something to show you that actually goes with that too. So let's do something different here. I am going to go ahead and cut the pink one in half just so I can give you an idea how I did that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Now I can make 2 cards. I'm going to grab some petal pink, which should be right here. Okay, I got a piece of petal pink. I'm going to cut that in half, or fold that in half. Now, when you cut this in half, it's the same size as your card front. So you are going to want to trim that down. I'm going to go ahead and trim that down to 4, 5 1/4. I have something else to show you when I'm done with this card. I think you're going to love it. I hope you're going to love it. Okay. And now that fits right on top of there. Okay, let me just fix this. I should have just used my paper trimmer. Okay. That's going to layer right on here. This is going to go right here. You know what? I'm going to take that away. I'm going to show you something else. Okay, we're going to do it this way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play around with this one. Let's see. We have this. So again, I'm doing an alternative. This is a card on the fly, okay? I don't know what I'm doing yet. Well, that doesn't sound very good, does it? I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm going to put a little adhesive here. I'm going to go ahead and line that up. Okay, that's a little off, so let's lay it down this way so I can see it better. Just want to make sure I'm in camera view. Okay. That's going to go right here. Before I do that, I'm going to bring in some of those cute little flowers. And I am going to bring in my Poppy Parade. Now I have to grab my mat here because remember these are photopolymer. Hi Linda from Indiana. Thank you for tuning in. Must be pretty early there, right? Okay, so let's see. This is going to go and I'm going to put that right here. There we go. I am going to take, let's see, the ribbon, the black ribbon that goes with that. And I am going to glue this around here. I'm going to go all the way around with that. Bring this back in. I'm going to glue this down on my card base now. Okay, I am going to go ahead and grab that cute little snail right here. And I can color them in if I want, but I don't think I will right now. I'm going to grab a little sentiment, and of course, some more sentiments. Let's see. don't think I want to use that. I think it's too big. So I am going to go ahead and grab the pink die cut that goes with that. I'm going to put that right there. Okay, so I'm going to move that other way for a second. And I am going to grab Sending Love Your Way. I'm going to put that right here. Grab some dimensionals. Oh, okay. So it's about the same time there. Okay. All right. So we're on the same time zone then. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this right here. I'm going to layer that on my card base. You can see that this, oh, I got to cut this. Did I grab the wrong one? I grabbed the wrong one. Well, let's just trim that. This has to be 4. I grabbed the wrong one. I trimmed one, but I grabbed the wrong one to play with, so that's all right. We'll just trim it off now. Can do it after you're done if you want. Remember, this is the same as the card base, so you got to trim it. And 4 1/4. 5 1/4 there. 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, all fixed. Let me move this over there. Okay, so there we go. Now it fits on top of there. You could layer it. You could cut it down even more and layer it with white if you want, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, put that there. I'm going to bring in some of these pink hearts that come with the kit and just add a couple of pink hearts here. Maybe one right there. Okay. And then I'm going to grab those cute little red hearts from the Snailed It, which you can still buy. I'm going to put one. I just like the red one right here. Okay. How's that looking so far? And then let's see what else. What else can I put on here? He's just so cute. I don't think he needs anything else. So I am going to grab a little of this black ribbon. Oh, thank you, Megan. Yes, I did post those on my, not my business page, of course, my personal page. I did post wedding pictures from my Cali kids. I think I might have gotten carried away. Sorry about that, but I couldn't help it. I couldn't pick out my favorite. I think they came out absolutely beautiful. Thank you for saying so. I actually have a couple more I'm going to post in front of the church, which is a very, very old church in New York here. Okay, so it's not, the church is not one of those like, you know, more modern churches. It's a very old Dutch Reformed church, and you'll see those later today. So thank you for that, Megan. Okay, so there I have a cute little card. I'm going to bring in a card inside here, Sending Love Your Way, and I am going to use that Happy Valentine's Day again from the stamp set from the annual catalog. And then I'm going to use that little cute little snail again. So there you have it, quick little card. And again, what I love about this, I love when the paper pumpkins come with the card bases and the design is on both sides, because I always, not always, I always do one the way they tell me to, but I always like to cut that in half so that I can have another, make another card. So this, I still have one left here that I can cut in half, and I still have one left that I cut in half. So there's a quick, easy alternative. Now, the other thing I want to show you is in our mini catalog, and it's called the Love Notes. And if you haven't seen those yet, let me show you those. Actually, let me grab the catalog and I'll show you where they are. Now this is really great because, let's see, where are they? I think they're on the next page. There they are. Okay, so they show you all these cute little stamp sets which go with it. See, there's another little envelope. And here's the sweet little Valentine love notes, or sweet little Valentine cards and more. So I bought a set of these. I didn't get either one of these stamp sets. I just incorporated what I already had. And this is what I came up with. So when you get the card kits, or those little love notes, you get these. There's 10 of them. So you get these card bases. Okay, this one you can see I started working on. And then you get these different cards. There's one card, and it's got a flip side to it. And here's another card. It's got a flip side to it. And you can see those in the catalog. And you can add any of the sentiments that you want. So let me go ahead and show you a couple of these cards. There's quite a few of them. Okay, so here's one with that card base. And then I just added for you. Again, those are the stamp sets that I showed you. I added some ribbon. And I made some cute little note cards. So we're doing all Valentine's Day here. Another one with that back, because you see there's a striped one. And then there's this ombre colored one. And there I used those 2 heart punches and some of the black dots. And the stamp sets, the Valentine's Day stamp sets that I will put in the description. Okay, here's another one. Just changing up the colors. I'll have still shots on my Facebook page later on. There's those cute little envelopes. Let's see. Oh, I got a lot of these. Here's the other side of that card. Remember, the cards are double-sided. You are loved. Love you lots. Some of these are taken, cased from the catalog. Just by adding some of the embellishments. Look at these great little cards you get. There's another one, Happy Valentine's Day. And this is the coordinating punch to that stamp set in the annual catalog. So if you get these little note cards, you don't actually have to buy the stamp sets they have on those pages, because we have stamp sets in the catalog. Now again, with these, they're 2-sided. You see that each side has a color to it. So I cut those in half. This one I cut in half. And I used the back side and one of the cards for a Valentine's Day, and then used some of our sequins. And these are our little note cards that are already the size you need in the catalog, the annual catalog. And then the other side, I did this. Now this is one of the die cuts from, let's see which set it is. It is Heartfelt, I think. Let me just bring it in. Yes, it is. This is from the Heartfelt stamp set. And then we have this beautiful die. So I cut this card in half, cut it in half this way, and then I use that die. Oh, nope, wrong die. Hold on, we got another die here. Let me get the right die for you. It is in this Meant to Be. I used a lot of our sets here. Here are the different dies there. So there's the small die. Sorry about that. That's the die I used for that. I told you I used a lot of different stamp sets. So I will put all the stamp sets in the description later. So when I did that, I got all these great little hearts, but they have a pattern to them. And of course, Calypso Coral. And then I did an envelope with that. And these are our note, like I said, these are our note cards that are in the annual catalog. The next one I did, I used our Memories and More card kit. And there you go. I brought in Snailed It. So this was the other half of this card. And I made it into a cute little Valentine's Day. This is the die from Snailed It. And another cute little Valentine's Day. So now I'm bringing in some of the other stamp sets with those love notes. Another one I did with the other half of that is when you cut this out, you have all these little hearts that fall out. So I use those onto this card. Lots of ideas for Valentine's Day. Another thing I want to show you, this I did a while ago, but that same die, I made one of my sock sundaes. This I made last year with Designer Series paper. And I'm pretty sure I have a video on how I did that. You can check out my YouTube channel. And there's my sock sundae, and there I used that same die. Lots and lots of ideas here. Okay. So I think that was it for that. So let's take a look at, let's try something else here. So here I have some little truffles. I am going to bring in, again, I'm switching back and forth. Now I'm using some of my last pieces of paper pumpkin. I am going to bring in this piece, which I had left over. I'm going to cut this. Again, I'm just playing here. So let's see how wide this is. This is 3 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this at 3 inches. I'm just going to try to play with this, see what happens. Okay, so that would go right here. Let's see how big this is. This is actually bigger, so that's great, because I want that as a background. Let's see how I'm going to play with this. There we go. I could actually cut that down even more. Okay, so I am going to grab, let's see, is that going to be, oh, perfect. Being friends with you is better than eating candy. Since this is candy, I'm going to take my Poppy Parade. Now remember, I will put the different stamp sets in later. But let's do that too. How cute is that? Okay, I'm going to take some black ribbon, card on the fly, or I should say project on the fly this time, right? Let me see what time it is. Oh, we're doing good with time. Okay. I'm just going to put some black ribbon around here. Less than a year and you will have time to make more sense. That's true. Less than a year. I actually keep changing the date because, okay, I just can't wait to do this full time. Okay, so that's actually going to go there. Good. All right. So let's bring in this piece. I'm going to put that right there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let me use this because I don't want that glue to stick too far. Just going to do this and this. I should have stamped it first, but that's what a card on the fly is, right? Okay, we're going to do this. I'm going to bring in those little flowers. Nah, maybe not. We got flowers there. So let me bring in not only the hearts that go with the paper pumpkin, but I'm going to bring in the red ones too and see where I want to put that. I still have quite a bit of pieces left to play with here. I'm going to take that big heart, put that right there. And where they have these little red hearts, I'm going to actually put this over there so it gives it a 3D. Add some dimension to it. Well, one right here. And then over here on this side, I will grab a couple of these smaller ones. And maybe some of these tiny ones. They also have these little flowers. Okay. Being friends is better than eating candy. Okay, now this is going to go right here at the top of this. So I just want to put some adhesive right here. I wish I could change to the beginning of the summer, but I can't. That's too soon. I'm going to go ahead and put that down there. Look at that. And then, let's see, I'll take some ribbon. I might want to put glue dot. I'll put a dimensional down there to keep it in place. So I'm going to take 2 dimensionals, and I am going to put those underneath here just to keep it down. What a cute little Valentine's Day gift. And then I'm going to make a little bow here. With the ribbon. How do you like the samples? I know I kind of switched back and forth between Paper Pumpkin and the Love Notes or the Sweet Valentine Notes, but what I was showing was that you can use your Paper Pumpkin with those notes. Okay, so we got that. We are going to add that right there. I'm going to grab some glue dots. I like to add 2 just to make sure it stays in place. Remember, all these cards I will be taking pictures of later and putting them on my Facebook page and also my blog. And I am going to add that right there. Now, just for a little bit more, I have these great little clips. And I am going to add one of those little clips right here. I guess I'll add it right there. I'll move that little. I'm going to move him to right there. And there, have a cute little Valentine's Day gift. So what'd you think? I still have a lot of pieces left, but again, and there's so many to show you that I don't know that I'll have time to bring them all in, but I'll show you this in a minute. Okay, so we have this one and this one. It's going to take me a while to take pictures. What'd you think? I mean, I have so many, but that's good because I have a lot of Valentines to send out. You could also use, oh, I forgot to show you something else here. You could also make anniversary cards, birthday cards. Okay, so those are them. So I showed you the love notes or the Sweet Valentine notes, and I still have a couple of those left to do. Yes, a gift tag. That would be, oh, you like that as a gift tag. Thank you. Quick, easy, and the saying is perfect. Better than candy, right? And then we have this one and this one. Oh my goodness, look at all these cards I got. Between the 2 of them, I'm set. You really love the mailbox. I do too. And there's another one. Okay, now, something I forgot to show you with those cute little cards. Remember, I still have these to do too, but I do have to get to work. I took one of our boxes from the mini catalog, you know, those slide out boxes. I just trimmed this right here. I just trimmed off the little scallopy just a little bit. Fits right on top of that box. Wrapped some ribbon around it. Added a sentiment right inside the heart, some sequins, and I got another little great Valentine's Day gift, and you can see it's filled with some chocolates. So don't forget that too, because that also coordinates. Now I am going to flip the camera, and we have a giveaway. Okay, so let me grab the giveaway. And you know how this works. You're going to guess a number 1 to 30. What are you going to get? Last month's Paper Pumpkin bear with the little ink spot. So I have a number written on here. go ahead, start guessing 1 to 30. Let's see who's going to win that. I'm going to grab my coffee while you start guessing, which is cold by now. So, okay, not 25. Oh, thank you, Marlene. You're very welcome. Not 11. Not 2. Nope, keep going. Nobody got it yet. And just so you know, if it goes by too fast, I do check the time if we have 2 at the same time, so I know who won. Not yet. Nobody got it yet. Keep going. Sabrina Johnson. Stop. Sabrina Johnson. Number 22. Sabrina Johnson, you won. So send me your address. Okay, I need your email address, Sabrina Johnson. Sabrina Johnson is the winner. I will tell you that I picked 22. That's today's date. It's also would have been my dad's 89th birthday. So happy birthday in heaven, Dad. We miss you. Sabrina, send me your address so I can get this out to you. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you back here next Friday morning at 7 a.m. And don't forget YouTube 7 p.m. on Monday nights. Just click the little bell so that you know when I am on live on YouTube. Everyone have a great weekend and keep on stamping, Stampers. Bye.